Now let's look at ETFs, exchange traded funds. An ETF is a basket of individual stocks. Not like stocks where when you make a purchase, you're only purchasing one stock at a time. An ETF contains multiple companies within one stock that you can actually buy on the stock market. One ETF share will be equivalent to owning small percentages of multiple companies at once. ETFs are ideal for passive investors who don't want to invest in individual stocks at one time. How does this compare to investing in individual stocks? In the example we went through previously, one stock of Apple was $108, one stock of Facebook is $240, and one stock in Disney is $120. So therefore, the three stocks will have cost $468. One ETF stock will be a combination of multiple companies. So instead of buying 3 individual stocks that could cost $468, you can buy one ETF that would represent hundreds of companies. This ETF, EQQQ, holds 102 companies. On the right hand side, you can see the top holdings this ETF holds. The price for this stock at this moment of recording is $314. Therefore, that $314 will be divided between all of the stock this ETF holds, 102 in total. So if you look at the first 3, Apple, Microsoft and Amazon, 12.38% will go towards Apple, 9.13% will go towards Microsoft, and 8.98% will go towards Amazon. Now, the percentage allocation will be similar for all of the companies within this ETF. Let's look at the pros and cons between ETFs and individual stocks. An ETF is usually used by passive investors, while individual stocks are currently traded by more active investors. Buying one share in an ETF will be equivalent to buying percentages of multiple companies. They can be seen as more secure than buying individual stocks, and you could say less management is required, as ETFs are a basket of shares resembling a portfolio. So if some of the companies go down, some may go up, therefore managing itself automatically. When investing in individual stocks, you're investing in one company at a time. Having a portfolio of individual companies can provide more control than an ETF. With ETFs, you're unable to change the percentage allowance given to each company or opt out of any companies being invested in. This is regardless if one particular company was affecting the overall performance of that ETF. So the question you may be asking, what should you invest in, stocks or ETFs? Well, that really depends on what type of investor you are. Are you a passive investor or an active investor? If you're a passive investor that haven't really got much time to analyze and look into individual companies, an ETF may be for you. However, if you'd want quicker return and to be active on your investments, stocks may be the best way to go. If you want to invest in individual stocks, I would consider investing in stocks and ETFs to have a well-diverse balanced portfolio.